Welcome to my channel. It's your boy Poppy No FOMO. What I do here is just try to catch up on some of the trends in investing, whether it be crypto, whether it be stocks, home investments, and now recently what's been the hype of the town is investing in Pokemon. Okay, look, I'm going to try and put some words of wisdom out there. Whether you agree with them, disagree with them, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's a lot of information out there. If you'd like to voice your opinion, leave some comments down below, like and subscribe. Hopefully my videos hit home to you. Hopefully my videos open your eyes to some things, but Poppy, no FOMO, don't FOMO, okay? And the recent thing everyone's been foaming at the mouth for is Pokemon investments, buying sealed products, single cards, things of that nature, blah, 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 any kind of merchandise out there. Some people are even going crazy with the plushies and stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not here to judge. I'm only here to judge those who are trying to FOMO you into certain things, okay? These people do not have your back. They do not have your back at all. So, any case, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the damn social media outlets out there, they work on algorithms. You know, you watch 2-3 videos and all of a sudden all day long, you are being fed that content because it believes you have some interest. All right. This encourages some content creators to jump on the back of that algorithm and feed you whatever they want to feed you. Okay. You determine, hopefully you take some time to determine whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, whatever it may be. Any case. So this morning, YouTube decides to feed me some Pokemon investment stuff. Okay. And I watch a couple of the videos. Some people have some good ideas. Some people had some crazy ideas. Some people were definitely not looking out for you at all. So this is going to be the rant. Now, I'm not the most professional content creator. Okay. So I'm going to be navigating back and forth between OBS. Hopefully I can make it through the end of this rant. But I came across this one video from Team Rocket Joey, I think is his name. Any case. And we're going to do a little reaction of it. I'm going to add some comments. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Okay. The guy, he has his own channel. You can go watch it if you want. Any case. So here we go. So this guy's name is Team Rocket Joy, and he's talking about something. Let's see. What is he talking about? Okay.
Unfortunately, but fortunately enough for me, it is a grand glorious day because I told you so.
All right. I'm annoyed already. Okay. Anyone that tells you right off the bat, before they even open up whatever facts they're going to lay down on the table, that they're right and they told you so. Okay. This was a person that was left in a corner, ignored for over years. Okay. You don't build this personality overnight. Okay. You're someone who is resentful because no one listened to you. And the one time you're right, or maybe the 2 times, maybe multiple times you were right. You know, sometimes you're just not coming across correctly, respectful, humbly to people that they even want to listen to you at all. But in any case, this guy is right off the back saying, I told you so. Okay. Annoying already to me.
I did it. Me. Team Rocket Joey did it. I tried to warn everybody. I tried to tell you to wait. But, you know, the hyper shillers, the hyper FOMO tuber business owners really took a toll on the hobby and conformed one of the craziest echo chambers that all of these new people got wrecked in.
Hobby. What hobby are we talking about? This guy has a warehouse behind him of stuff. Now, he may have an addiction to consumption, right? He may be investing in a stockpile of stuff, but this people is not a hobby. What's behind me is a hobby. A couple sealed boxes of this, a couple sealed boxes of that, here and there, with no expectations to sell anytime soon. Okay? This is not a hobby. Who he is claiming business YouTubers, I guess people who own stores and stuff like that and sell product as well. Look, this guy's in the same boat. Okay. He's not a hobbyist. Maybe he plays the cards, but he ain't talking about playing cards. Anyways, let's go back to hear what else he's got to say.
Sucks, but hey, if you listen to them, you'd be down on your money right now by a lot. So, before we get into the data is the data. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we give you the most honest, the most meatiest, the most beneficial investing advice on PokeTube, and we're cosplaying while doing it.
Okay, the outfit is pretty smooth, right? He's calling back to the anime, sure. At least he's giving some time to his content creating. But again, he's the most honest. He is looking out for you. Anyone that has to say it so loudly over and over again, people, the guy's been in the corner for quite some time, being ignored. And you ever heard the saying, any clock is right twice a day? He might be right now. And he's just swimming in it, putting it in your face or putting it into the face of whoever is objecting to his opinion. But in any case, still annoying.
That's actually absurd, right? It's like they could try and try and try to tell you that I'm an entertainer, but if you just listen to me, you'd actually be making more money than listening to the business owner tubers, which is absolutely diabolical. So,
okay, making money. There's a term called realized gains or realized losses. You're not making money until you sell. Let's understand that, okay? You can chart, you can graph, you can put in your notebook how much you bought it for and then what the current market value is. But until you find someone to buy the stuff you're selling, you're making no money, people. You're making no money. Okay? And why I push stocks, why I push crypto is because it's a liquid market. I can go instantaneously put out a sale ticket for any of those things, and there's going to be a buyer or there's going to be a market maker. Someone in the ecosystem is going to balance out demand versus supply. Okay? To sell Pokemon products, you're going to have to go on eBay. Hopefully somebody is there. You're going to have to go to TCG Player. Hopefully somebody buys there. Hopefully, right? It's not instant. It's not guaranteed. Anyone who is pushing you to say that you're making money in Pokemon products, but you haven't sold any of it, or they're not showing you their receipts, okay, they're just talking out of their fourth point of contact. If you don't know it, that's the hole that you sit on when you sit on a seat. In any case, let's continue.
let's get into it. First and foremost, I do indeed want to give a big shout out to myself for never second guessing myself. And with that being said, I will pull up some fact checking, some data, some history to show you guys, because a lot of these business owner tubers like to tell you incorrect things that.
Okay, people, you know what? Let's flip the script over here. Okay? I can't listen to this guy all day. It's all about I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. Look, every investment has its aggressive bull cycle and its depressing bear cycle. Okay? The bear where he's asleep, everything you own is worth nothing, and you really have to figure out whether you want to offload or keep. Look, this guy is right today. Doesn't mean he's going to be right tomorrow. I guarantee he's not going to be right tomorrow. When tomorrow may be, who knows? Next year, next summer, 2030, who cares? Look, don't go ham on investing into products like this. Okay? Poppy says don't FOMO. Poppy says no FOMO. Now, if you're diverse and you got some things other than buying cardboard, And I'm not looking down on anyone who buys Pokemon. Look, I do it. I'm part of the team, okay? But I'm not looking to sell it tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now. It's about buy and hold. So don't go all ham and crazy and buy 30 boxes of the same thing, pretty much, okay? Be a conservative investor, diversify. Remember, you've got responsibilities. Remember that you just can't flip this stuff immediately, okay? And then if you try to and you're successful, congratulations, but really look at how much money you're making. Look how much money you're making. Let's say you buy a new ETB, PC ETB off of Pokemon Center. First of all, congratulations, because it's hard to get. There's so many bots out there. But you get a Pokemon Center ETB, pay maybe $69.99, right? And then you put it on eBay and you sell it for $100, $120. eBay takes its 15%. That's $15 to $20 right off the top. And then you're left with $30 maybe. $30 for one ETB. You got into Pokemon Center, the shipment came to your home, you posted it on eBay because you got an account, and then you sell it for $120, hopefully, and you ended up with $30. And that action took several days to complete. So look, I hope I lay down some common sense things that prevent you from jumping into something too hard. Go ahead below, leave a comment if you have some additional ideas that I should talk about. Leave a comment if you don't believe that I'm even talking about anything. But any case, hey, again, the channel is Poppy No FOMO. Don't FOMO out there. Don't FOMO.